Gustafsson vs. Jones. That was an interesting fight. It was a highly anticipated second bout between Jones and Gustafsson. Jones finishes the Mauler in the third round by way of DKO, which I'm sure many of you would agree didn't live up to the expectations given the legendary status of the first bout. Now, Jon looked great in there. He showed no signs of ring dust, and a pictogram of controversy in an Olympic-sized pool aside, he looked like the vintage prime Jones that made the rest of the division look like amateurs. Now, I don't know the extent that the PEDS helped Jones, but what I saw in that fight wasn't just a difference between speed and strength, although Jones did look much more crisp and agile than Gus did. The critical difference I saw was the style between the two fighters. Jon Jones, hate him or love him, is the best emulation of an ideal MMA fighter in terms of skill, not character, in terms of skill. His physical and mental attributes aside, the way he employs the full package of techniques using every limb as a weapon, there is no UFC fighter that has Jon Jones' style. Any fighter can throw oblique kicks and spinning elbows or throw a knee in the clinch, but the smoothness and fluidity with which he combines all these techniques into his guard, parries, takedowns, grappling, and in the stand-up all shows why he is the best and most complete mixed martial artist in the world. Now, I'm not saying Jones has the perfect style for everyone, but he has the perfect style for his body type, fight IQ, reflexes, and agility, and that's the most crucial aspect that instead of trying to emulate Jon Jones, every fighter should be trying to perfect, diversify according to their own unique circumstances. Now compare that with Gus, and we have a fighter that is overly reliant on just one aspect of his fighting, and I feel like that's his boxing. His movements are rigid. There's no fluidity between his kicks and grappling and punches. His grappling is more of an afterthought than a weapon. He's equally blessed physically, in my opinion, to Jon Jones, but he lacks the techniques and diverse arsenal that Jones has at his disposal. The result is that in a pure boxing match, Gus may very well beat Jones, but in an MMA fight, Gus is at a huge disadvantage. I would like to see Gus add on to his skill set, perhaps learn some Muay Thai to counter Jones' leg kicks. I would like to see him train beyond his gym in Sweden, if only temporarily, and see where he can best improve and diversify his skill sets. Until then, I really highly find it unlikely that Gus beats Jones with his boxing skills alone.